Welcome to Any Connector Audio Insights, where operations meet intelligence. This is Ethan Cole. Today, we're looking ahead at how enterprise integrations are evolving and why the companies that connect systems intelligently, not just technically, will be the ones that move faster, scale cleaner, and compete better. Let's get started. Enterprise software has never been more powerful or more fragmented. Most organizations today rely on a mix of systems: HR tools, payroll systems, analytics environments, customer applications, and industry-specific software. Each system plays a role. But here's the reality. The value of each system only goes so far on its own. The real advantage shows up when these systems work together as one connected operating model. And that's exactly why integration strategy is no longer just an IT task. It's a business decision. Because how well your systems connect directly impacts speed, visibility, and your ability to scale. In 2026 and beyond, the organizations that connect systems cleanly will respond faster, automate more confidently, and make better decisions with less friction. In other words, integrations are no longer sitting in the background. They are becoming part of how modern enterprises compete. For years, integrations were built with a simple goal: move data from point A to point B. Files were exported. Spreadsheets were uploaded. A P-IS were added when needed. And that worked. For a time. But today's operations demand more. Much more. Now systems need to do more than exchange data. They need to share information at the right moment, trigger actions automatically, and deliver insights that teams can trust without manual reconciliation. This is where the shift happens. Enterprises are no longer chasing connectivity. They are building connected intelligence. And this is exactly where a platform-led approach comes in. Instead of fragile one-off connections between systems, you create a scalable integration layer. One that supports growth without multiplying complexity. Now let's talk about automation. Because when integrations are designed well, automation stops feeling like a feature and starts behaving like infrastructure. Sales transactions update inventory instantly. New hire data flows across HR, payroll, and scheduling systems. Financial records move into reporting without last-minute fixes. And this matters for one simple reason. Automation doesn't just save time. It removes the hidden drag, the delays, the exceptions, the workarounds. So teams can focus on what actually moves the business forward. Take workforce data as an example. When employee data is mapped correctly, delivered at the right time, and stays consistent across systems, payroll becomes quieter. Managers stop chasing exceptions, and operations gain confidence in the data they rely on every day. Now here's a common misconception. That modern integration means real-time everything. But that's not always the right approach. Because while speed matters, timing matters even more. Some workflows need an immediate response, where delay creates risk or impacts customer experience. But others work better on a schedule, where completeness, control, and efficiency matter more than speed. So the real question isn't real-time or batch. It's what timing best supports the business outcome. And as organizations grow, this challenge only becomes more complex. New systems are added. New workflows are introduced. New dependencies are created. Without the right architecture, every new connection increases risk, more maintenance, more inconsistency, more chances for things to break. This is where architecture becomes a competitive advantage. Instead of building new connections every time, you connect through a centralized integration layer, one that standardizes logic, simplifies monitoring, and reduces the ripple effect of change. Because point-to-point integrations might work early on, but as complexity grows, they become harder to manage and harder to trust. A centralized approach gives you room to scale, without constantly rebuilding your system landscape. This is exactly where any connector fits. It provides a single integration layer to orchestrate data movement across your enterprise. So instead of managing dozens of system connections, you standardize mappings, support automation, improve monitoring, and keep everything aligned as your business evolves. And just as importantly, you create a foundation for better decisions. Because when integrations are reliable, you're not waiting for reports, you're not fixing data manually, you're acting on accurate, synchronized information with confidence. And that's the bigger story here. Enterprise integrations are no longer just about connecting systems. They're about creating a digital ecosystem where operations, data, and decisions move together. Because the future of enterprise integrations will not be defined by whether systems connect, but by how intelligently they communicate. And the organizations that invest in that today will automate faster, respond sooner, and scale with far less friction tomorrow. If you're looking to turn integration into a competitive advantage, it starts with the right foundation. With any connector, you can connect your enterprise systems through a single scalable layer, reduce operational friction, and build the foundation for automation and connected intelligence. Thanks for listening to Any Connector Audio Insights. Stay sharp, stay ahead. I'll see you in the next one. This is your host, Ethan Cole.